As of yesterday, Roget's Thesaurus may well need to rush their newest edition right into publication because, in addition to the following entries, lapdog, sycophant, toady, bootlicker, yes man, yes person, lackey, flunky, brown-noser, fawner, flatterer, suckhole, ass-licker, ass-kisser, lickspittle, groveler, kowtower, and doormat, accuracy insists that Speaker of the House be added to that colorful list. And here's why. We're going to show you two incredible pieces of video back to back that will show you just how far a lapdog will go to protect its master. In a carefully orchestrated display of uber supplication and in a surreal return to the scene of the crime, Donald Trump embraced many of the same members of Congress he sicked his insurrectionist sickos upon just 4 years ago.
Multiple capital injuries! Multiple capital injuries!
During phase one of this Republican enthronement, his gleeful underlings were so enamored by his abject awfulness, they clapped like trained seals in his presence.
Donald Trump speaking on Capitol Hill. He just met with senators, had a business roundtable earlier this morning as well. He'll be talking about his legislative plan and his agenda. As you can see here, we're going to listen in to a standing ovation.
But yesterday, when Donald Trump took his ring-kissing tour on the road to Capitol Hill, one trained seal stood out more than the rest. Rising like a phoenix from the ashes of the once-trashed Capitol, Mike Johnson, the most powerful and the most dangerous of the lot, committed his blind loyalty fully and completely to his hero and puppet master, Donald Trump. But as you're about to see, his loyalty is not just blind, but apparently deaf as well. And this failing sense has put him in direct contradiction to his own boss's statements about comments he made about the city of Milwaukee. As has been reported, former President Donald Trump told a group of Republican lawmakers that Milwaukee, Wisconsin is a horrible city, sending Republicans into overdrive to deflect and even deny his comments. City of Milwaukee on line 2.
Well, Donald Trump wants to talk about things that he thinks are horrible. All of us lived through his presidency, so right back at you, buddy.
So the Speaker of the House, who wields the gavel, jumped at the chance to grovel and mislead, if not outright lie, about what was said in that private meeting of the minions as relates to the city of Milwaukee, where Republicans will hold phase 2 of their Republican National Coronation, or convention, depending on who you believe. And that's just it. Who do you believe? As to Trump's slagging Cream City, pipsqueaker of the House Mike Johnson alleges Trump didn't say it, or he never heard it. So, as Mike Johnson was sitting comfortably on Donald Trump's lap, his proximity served no advantage because while Trump's sad cadre of suck-ups hang breathlessly on every word, as you're about to see, somehow MJ conveniently had a momentary lapdog lapse. Actually, let's just run these great alternative versions of reality back to back. First, let's have a look at Donald Trump's version, and then we'll have a look at Mike Johnson's version.
Democrats are also hitting you on this comment that you made about Milwaukee, the host city for the RNC, for the convention, and they seem to believe that you said that it was a horrible city. Can you just nip this in the bud and clarify what you meant?
Well, I think it was very clear what I meant.
Can we just settle one thing once and for all here? Did President Trump, has been attributed to him that he took a shot at Milwaukee? Did he do that?
No, I didn't hear it, and I was sitting right next to him.
Nietzsche said sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. Well, maybe that explains it. But all this really does is further furrow the brows of real Americans who see these distortions constantly every day. And the trick is we can't shrug off these falsehoods. We must hold to account duly elected representatives when they choose to represent their own venal aspirations instead of the concerns of their constituencies. So, will the cream rise to the top, or in the case of Trump, the foam? 2024. Come this July in Milwaukee, let's be honest, if that's possible anymore, would you really want to sit down and have a beer with any of these dregs from the keg?